The Matrix isn't a movie, it's your daily life. If you're waiting for somebody to save you, that's being stuck in the Matrix. I'm going to get to that in a second. Most people think that breaking out of the Matrix is about conspiracy theories. It's not. It's about awareness, ownership, and leverage. My name is Mark, aka Create Lifestyle. I help people break out of this matrix so that they can experience freedom, abundance, peace of mind, residual income while leaving a powerful legacy. I especially am talking to people that are over 50 years old. And as I mentioned, if you're waiting for somebody to come save you, they're not coming. And you certainly understand this if you're over 50. But if you're under 50, you might not get it yet. But nobody's coming to save you. A friend of mine was telling me about a situation yesterday that he was in line at a popular grocery store and he was paying for some of his items, and there was a long line that he was standing in, and that the thing that was holding the line up was at the front of the line. There was a person who had a basket full of items and they were going to pay for it, and all their former payments were not working. They did not have the funds to pay for that basket of goods. Has that ever happened to you before? I'm sure most of us have been in a situation where you might not have had enough money to pay for all the things that you had in your basket. Anyway, the people in the line were just getting super frustrated that this woman couldn't pay for her items, and they just wanted to push her out of the way and carry on. So this is the world we're living in right now. And again, nobody is coming to save you. So what I'm talking about right now is this whole idea of this matrix and what it is. The matrix is actually an illusion. It's collective ignorance and unconscious living. It's your ego, it's division, it's fear, it's distraction, it's programming. It's identification with labels like politics, red, blue, Christian, Muslim. It's all these things that are designed to divide us. In reality, we're all connected. We're all one. It's fear-based media and constant stimulation. It's rigid systems. It's conformity. It's a lot that's going on here. So it's not just out there, it's internally being unconscious. It's like living in your lower emotions, fear, shame, greed. It's lack of critical thinking. It's following the crowd instead of being self-aware. Some of the signs of this thing are doom scrolling. And that's just when you're online and you're just scrolling. And I've been there, we've all been there, but you have to start catching yourself and cut that down. It's working a job that you hate without a plan. Now, we need to have a job. I'm not saying to quit your job. I'm not saying don't work. A lot of people are doing that, though. But what I'm saying is have a plan. And more signs that you're in the matrix is when you're disconnected from nature. You're living for your image instead of being authentic. That's a big word today, being authentic. So how do we break free out of this thing? It's about developing your self-awareness. It's about practicing mindfulness and presence. Mindfulness is just being in the moment. Turn all your devices off and just sit with yourself. Reconnect with nature. I love to take walks. I'm outside just walking all the time. I live in the city, but I get near some trees and some woods, and I do the best I can. So another big part of this is you want to create some leverage so you're not so dependent on wage slavery. I'm just shaking my head because that's the trap that they have us in. Creating leverage, it's critical to getting out of this matrix. And if I'm resonating with you, if I'm making sense, I want you to go to matrixleverage.com, and I explain a plan in there on how to create some leverage. So that's a little bit what we're talking about here. Just breaking out of this whole matrix thing. What is it? I'm not a guru. I'm walking this path with you, and I'm sharing with you what I've learned, that the matrix is not just the government, it's not just corporations, it's not just the media. It's about us being programmed. And they have us living in fear, in division, being distracted. And the part that people miss, and you can meditate all day, you can talk about unity all day, but if you're financially dependent on a system, you don't have any control. You're still stuck inside this matrix. So escaping this matrix, it requires some sovereignty, it requires some financial leverage, it requires some critical awareness. You have to operate from love, which is a high vibrating frequency, and not from fear. And you have to build systems that separate your time from your income. So residual income matters. And again, go to matrixleverage.com. When you're in survival and it depends on a paycheck, you're just being controlled. Controls all your movements. Again, I don't have all the answers. I'm here to guide you to ask some better questions. Are you building assets, or are you just selling your time? Breaking 3, it's not dramatic, it's gradual. It requires some awareness, some discipline, some leverage. And just remember, you're programmed, and we have to break these programs. So again, if I'm making sense, go to matrixleverage.com. Let's just step out of this illusion and let's step into some ownership. So as always, peace, one love, and control your destiny.